On set is a man that I first met when he was 5 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you Zack Zedak. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. It's so funny for me because it's almost like we're in a time machine.
It's a little bit, yeah. Probably a little bigger now.
Yes.
But other than that.
Yeah, taller.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you have the same
No
eyes.
difference. No
Your
difference.
eyes don't change.
Oh,
now,
sweet.
we met because you went to kindergarten with my daughter, Elise Drake.
I did.
Okay, so tell us
Good
about
friend of
that
mine.
poignant moment in your life.
That I met your wonderful daughter.
Yes.
Well, we became fast friends. Not gonna lie, she was my first girlfriend back in kindergarten.
It was her first kiss, Zack. Did you know that?
Mine too. I'll never forget. Wow, that's on the air for everybody to know.
There you
now.
go.
And now we've been friends for a long time. We went to school together for many years, and that's how we met each other.
Now, she became a painter and a sculptor, and you are a songwriter.
Yes.
Now, you have collaborated together, though. In high school, you did Six. Is that the name of it?
That's
okay,
right.
so tell us about that project.
So Six is a show about 6 people in New York who are living very isolated individual lives. And one by one, these stories are told, but it turns out that it's not actually 6 individual stories. It's one large story, and each person affects another person's life, and they all come together in one big story. And that's a piece that I first worked on in high school with Elise, and now we're moved on to, we did it off Broadway a few years ago in the New York Musical Theater Festival. And we're doing more things with it commercially right now.
And it's fun for me to watch you develop and grow over all these years. It's such a joyful moment because I remember when you like slammed the talent competitions, you know, all the right. Tell us about that. You performed. You did things that the school district had never had done before. Let's talk about breaking ground there.
Sure. I mean, I think that it was the first time, I guess, in the district I went to that they said for the school musical, I said, I wrote a musical, I'd like to do it. And they were very receptive, and obviously they helped out. And I think it's chances like that, you know, prepared me for doing musicals commercially and doing musicals professionally. But sure, it's true, you know, all those opportunities were helpful.
Why did you choose NYU?
Well, I go to a school called Gallatin at NYU.
Okay.
And it's a school where you make your own program, you make your own major. And for me, I really wanted to mix the commercial music and sort of the music of 2014, 2015 now that I love with playwriting and with theater and drama and storytelling, and the ability to mix those together and tell stories through the music and the media that we listen to now is what's exciting, and I wanted to study that at NYU.
Now, I kind of stalked your Facebook, so I know that you've worked with a lot of different people. Tell us some of the people that you've been working with. Very
Sure.
exciting.
Well, I work with a lot of Broadway performers. It's a privilege to have them sing my work and interpret it, and sort of, you know, writing is just the first stage, and when they bring it to life on a stage, it's really the next step. I also work with a lot of recording artists trying to, you know, write songs for radio and write songs for records. People like Lola is a good friend of mine, and she's touring with Fall Out Boy right now. So I love working with a mix of people from both the commercial music world and from Broadway.
Now, how did you know that you actually made it? And I know you don't consider yourself making it yet, but do you know, how did you realize that you were going to be able to have a career in what you love so much?
Sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think you ever make it. I think that, you know, every step of the way is just another step on a journey in hopefully what's a long career. But I think when I got to college, and I didn't know that I was going to pursue this, but when I started playing my songs around town and getting sort of a good reception, good feedback, and getting, again, those performers who I looked up to and who I loved so much, saying, you know, we want to sing your songs, we want to work with you. That was sort of the validation that, wow, I really want to go for this.
So exciting. And you're a world traveler. Tell us about some of your excursions.
Yeah. So Six, the piece we talked about, was recently in a production in Edinburgh, Scotland over the summer. And I played concerts in London, in LA, in Seattle, and, you know, playing concerts and sharing music and sharing stories and working with new people. That's, I think, what music's about, and what drama and what storytelling is about.
And when you get the fan letters, like, how do you feel about that? Like, when people send you fan letters.
I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if I would necessarily call them fan letters, but they're you know, I love hearing from people whose music touches, when your music touches someone, that's what it's about. And I think that's true for a lot of things.
And I told you someday when you win the Tony, I would like to be there. Is that a possibility still?
If I win
Am I
a
still
Tony,
on that
you're
short
there.
list?
You are number one. You're
Thank
number
you.
one.
Oh, well, I don't want your parents to be mad at me. I know
No,
that.
they'll be okay. It'll be fine.
I'll be number one. They could be 2 and 3.
There you go. Yeah.
So thank you so much. I love having you here. And
Oh
it's
my gosh,
ZackZedak.com, right?
ZackZedak.com.
Fantastic. Wow. All right. So please stay tuned for more on Live It Up. There's always more, and we love hearing from you. And please check out Zack Zedak because I've been a fan of his since he was 5.